It is no secret that everything and everyone on the planet undergoes the inevitable process of aging, causing shifts in our relationships with various things. Sometimes these changes can feel good, like reaching a height requirement to ride a carnival roller coaster, and sometimes these things can feel bad, like outgrowing your favorite sweater. Nevertheless, change and outgrowth are inescapable yet foreseeable aspects of life. Expiration, physical damage, and outgrowth are all facets of brokenness. When contemplating repair, these factors should be at the forefront of our considerations. One quote I heard from the documentary The Last Repair Shop that stuck with me was around the problematic tendency to see a broken thing as a broken thing in today's society. Whether that is a broken instrument, a school system, the United States, or any country for that matter, or in our case, a broken chair. My repair philosophy urges us to view broken things as opportunities to regain wholeness. I approach repair through the resurrection of outgrown items, celebrating enduring value. Examining how objects can evolve with us and for us through multiple iterations. I found this high chair through an extensive search on Facebook Marketplace, acquiring it for $10 despite a torn right arm guard. I learned it was manufactured between 1956 and 1966, which means up until its recent fracture, it likely served over 20 families. Unique to this chair is its age specificity. After the child it cares for turns 2, the chair loses its intended user. Given current safety regulations around childhood furniture, society likely deems it to be garbage. Rather than viewing it as broken, it became a perfect embodiment of my repair philosophy, investigating how the chair might repair itself to evolve adjacent with its user throughout the course of his or her life, similar to the childhood story, The Giving Tree. Originally intended as a high chair, its fracture exposed the potential for growth and resurrection. This repair symbolizes practicality, functionality, and aesthetics, with an inherent awkwardness during its reconstruction, such as being too tall for dining tables and a little bit mismatched for a bar stool, or the oddness in tabletop shape. This awkwardness becomes authentic, embracing the piece's history and transformation. Just like people continually outgrow and repair themselves, brokenness and repair offer the chance to evolve into different versions of ourselves, and sometimes better versions of ourselves. In the final stages of this chair's life, it served children, functioned as a bar stool for middle-aged individuals, and now supports the elderly as a footstool and coffee table. This highlights the privilege of aging and repairing, a reminder that planning for brokenness and repair with intention can be a profound journey in itself.